Hi there, welcome to Kapow WoW Maths. Today we're going to be dividing by tens and hundreds, okay? So we will just look at what do we have to do, can we understand it? Okay, so this one is just looking at dividing, not timesing or mixing, dividing and timesing by tens and hundreds, just dividing by tens and hundreds, okay? So we'll have a simple look. So if we have, we'll take a 0 from there, put that there, okay, we won't notice. So if I have 40 divided by 10, what would we do? Because if you watch the times by tens and hundreds video, when we times, it moves to the left, gets bigger. So if it was 10, we moved once, okay? We moved once. If it was 100, we moved how many times to the left? Don't shout, yes, well done, you put your hand up. We moved twice, okay? So we moved twice because there are 2 zeros with the hundreds, okay? So, but we're not timesing, so we're not going to get bigger and move to the left. So which direction we're going to move today, left or to the right? Well done. So we're going to move to the right. So if it doesn't get bigger, it gets smaller. I'm going to write that really small so we know. Smaller. See that? Smaller, bigger. Smaller, bigger. So it's going to get smaller. Okay, so Mr. Chris, I love pepperoni pizza. I love, Viet Quan knows that I love the pepperoni pizza. And I often say to him, if I share, even though I am happy, I'm not. So I smile on the outside, but inside I'm crying because it means I get less pizza. So I don't like to share my pizza. Okay, so don't ask to share my pizza, please. So if I have 40, now we've got a 10, I'm going to say 40 divided by the 10. So let's have a look at dividing by 10 first. So 40 divided by 10, we're going to move at one place, and we've got a 10, so we're moving to the right because it's getting smaller, so divide to the right, and it's got 1 0, so we're not going to go one place to the left, we're going to go one place to the right. Well done, so one place to the right. So watch this. So we're going to go to the 0, put the 0 there, okay, so the 0 moves across, put that there, and then we put the 4 there, and we've got the decimal point here. So the answer is not 440, is 4. Well done, that's good, okay? So don't forget your decimal point. So I'm going to leave my decimal point on there for when we do it. So let's do a few others. And like we always do, we'll make it a bit harder, okay? So make sure we've got a decimal point there, okay? Right, so let's do another simple one. Let's do 60. Let's do 60 divided by 10. So again, you might know this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent, right. So can you explain how did you do it? All right, good, that's very good, right. So what Duckthings just said there is you divide it by 10, so it's going to get smaller, we move to the right, and what was that? Yeah, well done, Zamia, Mamma Mia. So she's just said you move it one place to the right because there's a 10. Well done. So good there, Zangmia, Mamma Mia. So we go one place there, so the 0 goes there, and then we put the 6 there. So the answer is, as Zangmi just said, is 6. Well done. Easy peasy, glen and squeezy. Let's do a few others. Okay, let's do a few more. Well, let's do some bigger numbers. So if we have 780 divided by 10. Go. So think about, we're dividing by 10, it's a 10. We're dividing, think of those rules, those golden rules. I love golden rules. Go, 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's see, right. Let's ask Madame Michael, what do you think? Okay. Oh, wow. Kapow, that's really good. So she said, we move it to the right once because we're dividing, which means it's getting smaller. And there's 1 0 in the 10. So let's move it. So the 7 goes there, the 8 goes there, the decimal point, yes, don't forget that decimal point. Now, not 780, it's 78, yeah? Okay, excellent, well done. You don't say you're 7.07 years old, you say you're 7 years old, so 78. Did you get that? Okay, we'll do a few others, and then we'll move on to the dividing by hundreds, okay? So put our 7s there, make sure it's nice and neat. Mr. Chris, organised way is an organised mind. Okay, so let's do another one. Let's do 930. 930 divided by 10. Go. 3, 2, 1, 0. Right, here we go. And we've got Tongue Lamb. Tongue Lamb, what do you think your answer is? Okay. Well, don't tell me the answer. How did you do it? That's the most important thing, because we might guess. You might have heard someone's answer. So just explain how you did it. Okay? Right. Very good. So, Tongue Lamb, he knew it straight away. He said, we moved the 9 one place. So we move it there, put the 3 next door, and we put the decimal point. We could put the 0, but it doesn't matter. He said we move it one place. Why was that? Explain it to everybody. We move it one place because it's a 10 and we're dividing so it gets smaller. So we move it one place because it's got a 10, 1, 0 in. Well done. Excellent. Let's do one more and then let's see. I think actually let's move on if we can to hundreds because of time. Okay. So let's have a look. I think we're doing really well there. So time wise we're doing excellent. So let's move on. Now if that was one place, if we divide by 10, if we divide by 100, we're going to move to the right. But how many places? 3, 2, Ming Tian, what do you think? Well done. So we're going to move twice. Okay, so it's going to get a lot smaller. Okay, so let's say we had, let's do this one. So 5,600. Let's divide that by 100. So let's do it together. So the zeros, or you could do the number here. So let's go 1, 2, 5 there. I'm going to get my tape this time. What I should have done last time, really. Yeah, 5, 6. Now, don't forget your decimal point because we've got decimal points. Now, we don't really need to put those zeros on because they have no value there now. Okay, so 5,600 divided by 100, we're moving it 2 places, it's 56. So 2 places for the 100. Okay, we'll do a few of these and then we'll do divided by 10s and hundreds. Okay, let's do another one. So that's the 5, then the 6. Let's do a different one. Let's do. I'm going to change that. Let's do 7,000. Oh, I think that one needs tape as well. So let's do 7,800. Go. 3. Oh, good down. 3, 2, 1, 0. Let's see. Right. So if you actually watched here, right. So I'm going to ask Feng Yan, Princess Feng Yan. What do you think? Yes. Right. Yeah. Just take your time, don't rush it, because you got the answer. Right, yeah, excellent. So we're going to get the 7, we're going to move it 2 places because we're dividing, which means it's getting smaller, okay? And it's 100, it's got 2 zeros in. So 1, 2, we put the 7 there, okay? Do we put the 8 over here, Feng Yan? No, we don't, do we? Next door. Now we could put the zeros in there, but like Feng Yan said, we don't really need to write them in, and the answer is 78. Okay, we'll do one. I'm going to do 1 or 2 more where it might be a bit tricky, but it's just moving them around. Okay, Caleb, he teaches guitar. He really likes to move a group. He would be very good at this. So let's have another look. So we'll wipe this off. Let's do a different number now. I'm going to go maybe a bit of a sneaky one. 560. 560. I've got 560. That's my decimal point. Divide not by 10, by 100. Go. 3, 2. Bit of a sneaky one. 1, 0. Right. Let's see. I'm going to ask Ming Long. What do you think? Right. So don't forget we move it. How many places? Are we going left or yes? We're going to the right. 2 places because there are 2 zeros in the 100. So we go 1, 2. So the 5 goes there, like he just said. Yes, well done. Don't forget the decimal. And what number's next? The 6. Well done. 5.6. Well, we're just moving that number across. We're not adding zeros or taking them off. We're just moving the numbers to the right. When we divide by tens or hundreds, it gets smaller. Okay, let's do one more, and then we'll finish with mixing them up. Let's see if we did 870 divided by 100. Go. 3, 2, 1. Not 10. 100. 100. 100. Go. 3, 2, 1. Right. Let's see. I'm going to ask Dan Coy. So what do we do, Dan Coy? We're going to divide by 100. Is it getting bigger or small? Well done. It's getting bigger. No, it's getting smaller. He said smaller. I just said bigger to make him panic. So we get smaller. Well done, Dan Coy. We divide him by, yes, so we move 2 places because there are 2 zeros in the 100, so we decrease it by 100, okay, times. So let's move it. So we go 1, 2, and do we put a 0? No, we don't, Dan Coy, do we? We put a 7 there. So the answer is 8.7. Excellent, right. So hopefully you understand that now. We'll do a few questions where I'm just going to quickly do a number, and then you're going to divide it by 10 and 100 so you can see the pattern. So remember that dividing by 10, it goes smaller, but also 1 place to the right. 100, it goes to the right 2 places. Okay, so let's do 6,700. What is 6,700 divided by 10? Go. 3, 2, 1, 0. Right, stop there. Okay. Let's see. Now, Ling, what do you think? Right. Excellent. So if we divide by 10, we move it 1 place. So the 6 goes here. Ooh, 6 goes there. The 7 goes there. And what number do we put there? Do we put a silly sausage in there? No, we don't. We don't put a 0. So that's 670. You should have 670 for that one. Well done. Okay. Right. So I did say I was going to mix it up, and mix it up I will. Mr. Chris is not one for lying. He's one for saying and doing. So let's do it. So let's do. If I had. Actually, we had 6,700. Let's go back to that one. What is that divided by 100? Go. 3. Divide by 100. Go. 3, 2, 1. Zip. Stop. Right. Let's see. I'm going to ask now. Right. Queen the cheeses. What's the answer? Well done. We divide by 100, so we move it 2 places. So the 6 goes 1, 2. The 7 goes there. And like she said, you put a decimal point, so the answer is 67. You could put your 2 zeros there, but it doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. You might have done that in science. So, hopefully now you understand that. Let's do one last one to finish off with. We're doing really well, listening really good. Okay, Michael has been excellent today, so let's keep going. So last one, well, let's do 9,500. Go. Divide by 10. Go. 3, 2, 1, 0. Right, here we go. Right, what is the answer going to be? Yes, what do we think? Divide by 10. Yes, so the 9 goes there. The 5 we put here. So 950. Well done. And what is 9,000 to finish off? Last one. 9,500 divided by 100. Go. 3, 2, 1, 0. Well done. Right, let's stop there. Let's see. Oh, yes. So I'm going to just have a look around. Right, duck thing. What's the answer? We move it 2 places to the right. Well done. So it's 1, 2, put the 9 there. Well done, duck thing. And we don't put the 0 there. We put the 5 there. So the answer is 95. Well done. So I hope now you understand how to do that. On the next video, I'll do a mix of dividing and times by tens and hundreds. But thank you for watching, and I hope you understand and had a Kapow WoW time doing divided by tens and hundreds. Bye bye.